Stephan has one of the biggest business channels on YouTube, and I think he's bad at business. Now let me start off by saying this. I've learned a ton from Graham. He taught me about index funds, how to invest, the basics of personal finance, and all of that stuff. However, when it comes to pure business, I don't think he's that good. Now I have several reasons to believe this. First of all, his recent project, Bankroll Coffee, started and marketed to an audience of business owners, investors, and he wanted to sell coffee. Now to top it all off, he wanted to stick to an inside joke of a 20-cent iced coffee, meaning the price of the coffee was kept low, which completely destroyed his profit margins, and he had like 250k in sales. You might be thinking like 250k, that's good. However, that's not good for Graham because he is a business channel, combined with the fact that he made no profit, basically losing money on this project, which gives us the first reason to believe that Graham isn't as good at business as we might have believed. The second reason is that he still had a job when the YouTube channel was making him more than $1 million a year. Think about that. That's just crazy. That goes to show how risk averse Graham is. And some of the best business owners on earth have the ability to take risk, which Graham certainly lacks. When it comes to investing, being risk averse is smart, but not in business. Right now, he's making over $3 million a year in pure profit, and he still has 2 employees. That is just crazy. Because in one of his podcasts, he said that he spends most of his time on researching and reading the news, which could easily be outsourced to someone else. And that's just one way how he could increase the production of his videos with less time spent. One thing I found interesting is when he talked to Alex Hormozy, which is another business owner, Alex said that if he had Graham's audience, he would have already built $1 billion company, which if you think about it, it makes sense because Graham has access to millions of wealthy people thanks to his business channel. Listen, I have tremendous respect for Graham. The reason why he's successful is mostly his consistency and work ethic. This guy has been uploading for 4, almost 5 years, twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. He just never misses an upload. That's his main strength, honestly. Most of Graham's income is from ads on his videos. However, he also does sponsorships, which bring in a big chunk as well. But if you think about it, sponsorships can be a bait. The sponsor has to make more money than you, which means that sometimes it might be the smarter move to start something yourself. And sure, you have to put in some work, however, you reap the benefits. So yeah, I think Graham should definitely take more risk, expand his team, and shut down his coffee company, because selling coffee to business owners just makes no sense. Another reason why it makes absolutely no sense is that people who drink coffee have their favorite 1 or 2 brands. Like, you can like the guy for his finance videos, you know, and listen to his advice, but that doesn't mean you're gonna switch and drink his coffee. There is a massive disconnect when it comes to selling coffee to business owners. It's probably one of the most wasted opportunities I've seen, selling coffee to business owners. Graham is probably one of the first, if not the first, finance channel I've watched on YouTube, which gives you a huge advantage. Like, the sooner you start learning about that stuff, the more you realize that, like, even if you have an average income, just investing into the SAP, which has like an average of 10%, gives you a massive returns over 40 and 50 years. So yeah, knowing that stuff is definitely a massive advantage. So I will always have tremendous respect for Graham. However, his business moves are not the best.